FC Dallas kicked off the 2016 season with its annual Cocktails and Cleats Gala at the Fashion Industry Gallery in Dallas. It was a chance for fans to meet FC Dallas players, coaches, and staff. It was also a chance to raise money for the FC Dallas Foundation, which focuses on encouraging healthy activities for children through soccer.
It's a cool experience just to see all the fans face to face, kind of get to know them a little bit better, and they get to know us. So I think more of a hands-on feel. I mean, they really appreciate it, and so do we. I mean, it's cool to seeing the faces like every day, and they just get to cheer us on. But at the same time, you just get to know them. So everyone's excited about it, and everyone's happy. I'm glad we get to do this.
I've been waiting for this all year. I mean, you know, since we finished up in December, I've been counting every minute, and I know when this event arrives, the season's here.
Welcome back to FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. I was there at Cocktails and Cleats. Victor was there at Cocktails and Cleats.
That's right.
Looking pretty sharp with the bow tie, but even sharper, with all due respect, again, when you put on that 2016 kit. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, we were so excited. We've been knowing, I mean, we had media day earlier in the month, so we knew what the kits looked like. Then we wanted to release pictures and put them up on social media, and we weren't allowed to. So
Right.
We were as excited as the fans were, and I mean, we think they're awesome. We're great. The red shirt with the white shorts and the red socks, I think it looks amazing.
Now, be honest, you're active on social media. All you guys are, really. I was there on media day. I was wanting to tweet and Instagram and Periscope, and the PR department's like, you do not touch that phone, Gina Miller. And was it the same way for all you guys as well? Because you want to show off how cool a uniform was.
Yeah, so as soon as we came into the locker room, our jerseys were up, our whole full kit was up, and it was the first time we saw them. And you see guys taking out their phones, taking pictures, and then, like you said, Leanne and Jason coming into the locker room saying, hey guys, no tweeting, no Instagram, no Periscope, anything.
Well, you know, one of the reasons that you guys look so good on game day is because of one man who really is the MVP, if you will, as it relates to FC Dallas. This week, Off the Pitch, brought to you by Elephant Auto Insurance, we are getting to know FC Dallas equipment manager, Marcus Owens. Long before any player takes the practice field for a 9 a.m. training session at Toyota Stadium, Marcus Owens' workday is already a few hours old.
Running around just making sure coaches and players have everything they need for practice.
While his official title is FC Dallas Equipment Manager, Marcus wears many hats. Part uniforms are,
So you got 3 different types of socks that a player wants. You know, one guy wears underwear, everybody else wears sliders.
He memorizes each guy's combo. Some guys want long socks, some guys want short socks. It kind of comes second nature to him.
part parent to this collection of young men.
A lot of picking up stuff, taking out trash, cleaning up after lunches and meals, and making sure the tablecloths are clean that are going back on the table, and, you know, stuff like that.
Part organization expert, managing the 180 or so balls, dozens of shoes, and hundreds of shirts, pants, socks, and jackets he receives every season. And not to be forgotten, Chief Launderer, doing a staggering amount of laundry for the team.
On a typical day, probably 5 loads. So, you know, on a regular week, 30, 35, and then I go home and do laundry. Yeah, laundry is my life.
I love it, I love it. Marcus is in his 12th season for FC Dallas and doesn't mind juggling all those responsibilities one bit.
I appreciate the opportunity that I have here. My job is a very unique job. You know, there's 16, 20 guys doing it.
He's working on 4 different fronts at the same time. So for us, we don't necessarily notice it every day, but when stuff's in our locker room for a double day that came out of nowhere that no one knew about and he's already prepared for it, those are the sort of things that we take for granted and we probably shouldn't.
Like every job, some days are better than others, but perhaps his method of taking a break is better than all of ours.
I'm very appreciative of this being my office. You know, I can walk out and look at the field, and times I need to get away, I go out and I sit out there and just kind of hang out and look out at the field and think about what's been and what's to come.
And he's been here longer than probably anybody within the staff, and there's a reason why.
While every day is different with its own set of unique challenges, there is one thing that remains an absolute constant: the trip Marcus makes every day to Pat Lamar Hunt's statue.
They let me keep coming back, so until they change the locks on me, I still got the keys to the kingdom, so.
I loved getting to know Marcus a little bit better and going into his office and seeing some of the awesome memorabilia he has in there. The stories that man could tell, I'm sure, are amazing. But what it boils down to is he makes your jobs and your lives so easy, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Marcus is a great person. He always has everything ready for us, and I mean, we don't have to worry about anything come to training and pre-games and game day. Everything is always set up and there for us, and anything we need, he gets it for us.
And he's kind of one of those unsung heroes of FC Dallas. I mean, gets no glory, but probably should get a little bit more than he deserves.
Yeah, he's kind of the guy that's just behind the scenes,
Yeah.
but I mean, he has everything ready to go. He's always prepared, and he's always ready to go.
I love it. I love it. Much more still ahead here on FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. Coming up, Carter Baum and Daniel Robertson preview tonight's match against the Houston Dynamo. FC Dallas is back at Toyota Stadium Saturday, March 19th against Montreal. That game starts at 8 o'clock. Don't miss a minute of the best home team in MLS. Log on to fcdallas.com for more information.